Okay, so overall energy is pregnancy. First card out. Well, actually, these two cards fell out together, which was cultivate you time and you deserve better, right? The next card was your energy ripples, you inspire others. This came out the last time, so I feel like you have really been inspiring a lot of people. And the last card was travel. So let's clarify. Self care is really important at this time. I feel like Spirit doesn't want you to overwork yourself. Spirit doesn't want you to exhaust yourself, right? Or do too much. I feel like right now with the Four of Swords, rest is really important. I don't know if maybe you've been a little bit more anxious, if you feel like maybe there's a lot on your plate. I feel like the more you stress yourself out, the more you're not doing anything that's going to benefit you, right? You could also maybe be having a lot more headaches or stomach issues due to the stress, and Spirit is wanting you to start to reframe certain thoughts, to start to clear your mind. Maybe meditation is really important as well too at this time. But I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles to come out in the reverse, I feel like the more in which you keep stressing yourself out, not taking the time to rest, not taking the time out for you to care for yourself, the more you're going to overwhelm yourself, drain yourself, or put out work that is not of your caliber. It's like subpar energy, subpar work. And I feel like with the moon card as well too, I feel like I feel like that also goes with you deserve better. There's something that I'm getting a false start. I'm feeling like a false start, something that's gonna overwhelm you and exhaust you as well too. This kind of feels like a little bit more career focused. This reading, I feel like with the Ace of Wands, that I just got right now with the Moon, be very careful because I feel like at this time, and I don't know if there's a full moon coming up soon. I have to go check. But I feel like with this, there's people who want to give you a shot, right? New beginnings. For some of you guys, it could be a fresh start, right? But I feel like it's with the Ten of Wands, these people want you to do all the work. These people want you to stress yourself out. I don't know if I'm getting the vibe that I can't tell if this is how they've known you to be the person who's always going to put in all the hard work. I'm hearing for some of you guys, you're very ambitious, or I don't know if that's what they're just expecting you to do, right? But it's very important that you trust your intuition, that you don't let your insecurities get the best of you and you say yes to something that isn't for you, right? I feel like it's time for you to do something bold, which is you starting to trust your intuition and spirit and your heart and where your heart is leading you to. It's time for you to start doing things that bring you that peace, that bring you that calm, that bring you that clarity, right? This also goes with the self-care piece, right? Where spirit is wanting you to do more. I feel like I'm speaking to people who are so much more creative, right? Where I don't know if maybe you're meant to paint or do poetry or filmmaking or fashion. I feel like that's what's been cooking up with you because I see the pregnancy card. That's what's been cooking up within you for a while now. I feel like you're ready to burst through the seams and showcase your creativity, showcase your talent. And I feel like spirit is wanting you to express that, but not keep it to yourself. Allow the world to see just how creative you are, right? I feel like with the tower too being at the bottom of the deck, I feel like there is going to be something that crumbles within you, some sort of facade that you had or some sort of faulty foundation that was keeping you from, I don't know if maybe like for some, sometimes people can be like, there's no money in art or there's no money in being creative and you have to be a slave to this 9 to 5. Whatever limiting block or thought or whatever this is, I feel like it's getting shattered within you. And spirit is like, now it's time for you to learn to start working from your heart, not to start working because I feel like the way in which you've been working and operating in this world, especially in career, has been to your detriment, has been to you always having to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's time for you to start doing things more differently. Um, yeah, please tell me more about the Eight of Wands, Spirit. Yeah, I feel like With the Eight of Wands, once you have this realization with the Queen of Swords, be kind and compassionate to yourself, because I feel like it's going to be a hard lesson that you're learning. But once you learn that lesson, I see you hightailing it out of there. Whether it be a job maybe that you say yes to, that you're like, no, this isn't for me. Whether it be, I no longer want to be in this line of work. I want to do something that's more creative. Whatever it is, I see you moving fast and moving quickly from whatever limiting, whatever foundation that's crumbling. I see you moving on quickly, and with clarity, and not afraid to take more risks. That's what it is, where it's like something had to crumble in order for you to feel confident to start taking a risk into what it is that you're meant to do, which has to do with you trusting your intuition and being a whole lot more creative. You deserve more than what all these jobs that you have settled for, right? It's time for you with this Four of Wands to come back into union and harmony with your higher self, with your the inner child. And I feel like it's about you enjoying life again, having more fun, romanticizing your life, realizing that you can have that stability by doing what it is that you love, right? Realizing that you can have that stability by, cultivating more time for yourself. You don't have to kill yourself at work, you don't have to burn yourself out at work. You can stop and enjoy and smell the roses, and I think that's what spirit is wanting you to realize. It's not, I feel like, especially in American culture, where it's like you have to be work yourself so hard to the bone in order to um live the life that you desire and deserve. And I feel like that's whatever programming, that's what it feels like. Whatever programming that you were installed with when it comes to your career feels like it's being dismantled, which is very beautiful. You're being set free. And it's like your inner child is being set free, and you're allowing yourself to have more fun when it comes to work, to be more creative. This brand new beginning is coming in for you, right? And I feel like with this brand new beginning comes this Ace of Pentacles, right? And don't be afraid of it. This is a big, huge opportunity that's coming in your career. Do not be afraid of this. Do not be afraid to make a move. Don't let these negative thoughts, these limiting beliefs take over your mind. That's what we're not doing, right? This new start is coming in for you, because I clarified the Ace of Pentacles. This new start is coming in for you because it's time for you to finally start tapping into your potential. And now you're going to finally start living up to your potential, right? And with the Seven of Pentacles, it is what you make of this opportunity. If you put your whole heart and soul into it, it's going to come back to you full return. But if you're half asking it because you don't believe in yourself, you're going to get piss poor results. So it's about you learning how to work. I don't like that term when they say work smarter, not harder, but it's you learning how to work and operate differently now, right? And not be your own worst enemy, because what you don't realize is you are the blueprint for a lot of people. Your energy ripples, you inspire other people, you're an inspiration because you're going after your dreams. That is inspiring for anybody to see that, because a lot of people don't go after what it is that they're passionate about in this world, right? Please tell me more about your energy ripples you inspire. Yeah, I feel like you were going to be a successful person with this Nine of Pentacles, a successful entrepreneur for some of you guys is too. I feel like with this Nine of Pentacles, you're gonna be so happy because can't nobody say that they made you or built you. You did this all on your own, very independently. I feel like long-term stability, long-term wealth, being able to retire and live a happy life. And it's because you took the risk. You took the risk and you trusted spirit and you're trusting yourself. Um, and like I said, it's going to be very fruitful for you, but things take time. So don't expect for you to be swimming in the money. No, with the Nine of Pentacles, Pentacles takes months to years, but spirit wants you to keep cultivating that for yourself. And I'm telling you, you're going to keep inspiring other people to do that as well too. And with travel, for some of you guys, yes, if you needed the confirmation, you were meant to start your own business, because it fell on this as well too. Whether that means that that's just your side business or you're becoming a full entrepreneur, yes, you are meant to do that. You're meant to travel and it doesn't necessarily mean physically travel, but that could be it too. But you're meant to go the distance with that. And I feel like if you have been in choppy waters with your business, things are about to finally start smoothing out and working out in your benefit. I'm telling you, the success is here. it's coming in for you. And also just be mindful, because I feel like you're going to have people who are going to try to travel towards you now, and who are going to want to be into your world and take from you. And you have to be really use your discernment on who you allow to have access to you. So if this resonates, thank you for liking, commenting, and following.